welcome back. Did you guys know that if you open your building blueprints and you go over to the decorations and wall decorations, you can place a target? That's like the most fun thing that's in the game right now. So I built one, and I have no idea where it is, but I'm about to jump off of this, do a 360 no scope, and if I hit the middle, you have to subscribe. Oh boy, here goes nothing. 360. Okay, one more try. Are you serious? What happens if you shoot it though? Does anything actually happen? It just gives you a 0 damage indicator. I will hit a bullseye on a trick shot one day. Just subscribe still, and then one day you'll see it. But we're gonna put away the bow and arrow for now because apparently it's not my thing. And we're gonna come back to it because I did get a comment recently that said, if you enchant it, it's nutty. So I gotta test that. But guys, to start this video, I actually have something to admit. I am completely broke. Let me take you up to the second story of my storage room and I'll show you what I mean. So first off, we can start with the wood, which I have, you know, I have 100 pieces of wood. It's not great. But then as we look through some of the other chests, as you can see, we don't have as much. We're basically broke. I don't have enough obsidian to even upgrade another crafting bench. This is embarrassing. So it's time to level up. So here is my plan. In my inventory right now is the rarest and best charm in the entire game, also known as the regeneration charm. In this video, we are going to be crafting 3 of them and stacking them side by side to see how overpowered it is. Currently, I have this combined with 2 inner fire charms, but we're not going to be in the snow much this video, so I can put those away. But we already have a problem with this plan, and it's that my crafting bench is only rarity. It's not even fully upgraded. So let's begin this episode by collecting everything we need to upgrade our bench. And I need a little bit of everything from this cave. We're going to be looking for a lot of copper. We're also looking for some obsidian. And lastly, you can never have enough bright core. Okay, now it's time to upgrade this crafting bench to epic again. Definitely what we needed. So now we can create regeneration charms. We need 2 of these frost brute scales. We'll need 10 of these cursed bones, some heavy wool thread, and of course, 10 cut sapphire. And now it is time for a very exciting moment because we can come over here to our crafting bench and make not only 1, but 2 regeneration charms. Let me go ahead and toss these on the floor just so we can see what this looks like because this looks so freaking satisfying. Let's go ahead and throw them all on our body and watch our hearts just absolutely go up like crazy. Let's see us regenerate hearts as well. There's half a heart. Oh, there's a full heart. Oh my goodness. Dude, it just keeps going. And I haven't seen anybody with this yet, so I gotta go test it out. But first, we gotta throw down another chest so we have more room to put our other charms. Because if you didn't know, we put a chest on this side, which is actually different. I kind of wanted to spice it up a little bit, but we put a chest on this side and we're trying to hold all of our charms in them. But we need more space, so yeah, we got our second one there. Let's try this out, shall we? Wait, what the? Is that a skeleton coming up my staircase? I didn't know they could come up this high. He's gonna hit us for half a heart and we immediately regenerate it. Okay, that wasn't really doing it. So now we found more mobs and here we go. We're getting attacked by a billion things and look at our health. Just take a look at our health. Now, obviously, these guys aren't the strongest mobs, but the fact that I can kind of just stand here. I mean, I could even just emote if I wanted to. And now they're going back underground because it's the daytime. And I don't even know if I lost more than 1 heart that entire time. I genuinely think we're invincible. But that's enough of that. I really wanted to test this out. And this is going to make us insanely stacked whenever we need it. And I'm going to get back to my base, but I got distracted with a supply drop. And these things usually suck. And yeah, this one also kind of sucks. I feel like at this point in the game, they should definitely buff those and they should buff the rainbows as well. Just a random thought, but let me know if you guys agree. But the rain has stopped and we have arrived back at our base, which looks kind of terrible. Guys, we have a lot of work to get to. First, we need a new epic pickaxe and we need to go ahead and enchant it. And then I need to fill up this entire storage room. Specifically, I want a lot of these building materials. So wood, knot root, granite, marble, things like that. Because honestly, it gets kind of old going on resource runs every time I want to do a new build project. So let's build our pickaxe, triple enchant it with durability. And here comes the fun part because we are going to fill our entire inventory with all of our essential materials. What is this? Why are these trees sitting like this? This is odd to me. This doesn't look natural. It's just a circle of trees with one big tree in the middle of it. I kind of like this. It's like a statue. Anyway, back to the farming. And we are back home with care package number 1. We got about 250 of these items. So we got 250 wood, knotroot, marble, and granite. And already I feel so much better, but I'm not done yet. My pickaxe still has a ways until it's dead. And I'll save you the time lapse this time, but I'll see you guys when I'm back with round 2. And we have made it back with delivery number 2. We just brought ourselves back 350 knotroot. And look at how nice that chest looks. I can't be the only one that just hates getting knotroot in this game. I think it'll be a while until I have to do that again. Our marble's also looking pretty good. We almost need another wood chest already. And the granite's getting there as well. And did you really think we were done? We're done getting resources from these chests. Now we're moving on to these, specifically bright core, copper, and obsidian. It's now time to go to a desert cave, so I'll see you guys there. And this is one of those episodes where I don't really come into it with a build concept. It's more so just the grindy work, and I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it. So yeah, hopefully you've been enjoying so far. And we have arrived at the cave. And I brought a few goodies with me that I haven't shown you yet. First off, I made another durability pickaxe, but more importantly, we have a triple damage crossbow. Like I said earlier in the video, I was gonna try this out, so let's go ahead and shoot it at a skeleton, and it almost kills him. Okay, so this thing can almost one-shot a skeleton to the head. Let's go ahead and try that again. Oh my goodness, we're sniping him. But it does about half damage. I need to test it out against a brute because that's where we'll really see if it's good. But even against these skeletons, it looks like it's not horrible. I still wouldn't prefer to use this, but I guess it's kind of decent. I wish it would have one-shot the skeleton, but I probably wouldn't use it anyway. I just wanted to try it. And obviously, I just brought the backup pickaxe because I'm going to be collecting a ton of stuff from this desert cave because I think it's a common occurrence 2 weeks into this game that all of the caves near our villages are probably already completely looted. I hope in the future there is a better cave system because I don't love the way it works right now. But the bright core that we're collecting here is going to be vital for what we're doing next. And yes, what we're doing next is the beginning of a new build project. We're not going to finish it, but I do want to lay out some stuff. And like I said, I need bright core for it. So maybe some of you guys can guess what it is right now. But I'm going to keep collecting this obsidian, copper, and bright core. And I will see you guys when we're out of this cave and ready to start building. And after traveling the desert for miles, we are back home with a lot of goodies. And most importantly, we got 250 new pieces of bright core. And that'll be good because like I said, now we're going to be doing a building. And I'm sure some of you might have guessed it, but we are going to go ahead and build us a restaurant. Guys, my food is lacking right now. So I still have some in my old storage room that we're going to actually demolish for this build. But if you look in here, we have, you know, nothing. And then get this, the only other food I have in this entire village is up here in my storage room, and it's in this chest. And it's this. So basically, we have absolutely nothing. I was broke earlier, and now I'm on the verge of starving. This is work we have to do. So we're saying our final farewell to the old storage room. This is sad because I think I built this in like the second episode of the series and it's treated me super well. Our villagers seem to always come in here and they also really like it, but it's time to say goodbye. So we're just gonna start ripping away at our old build. You know, you could tell this was built in the first few days of the game. Our building has gotten a little bit better. So hopefully we can translate that over to our mega food storage room. And obviously it's not just gonna be storage. We're gonna be cooking the things in there as well. So we're gonna make sure we have an oven, a juicer, and a grill. Oh, and I just broke my little storage thing that holds all of my tools that are on the verge of dying. Look at these. One day they're gonna add a repair bench and these tools will be able to be revived, but for now I gotta go put them away. I officially destroyed the last piece of this entire project. Rest in peace to the storage room, but it's time to build something new here. We don't have the high complexity warning anymore, which is reassuring because now that means we can at least build something. We still got to be careful not to go too crazy because I don't want to get hit with a building limit again. And I believe it was last video, but I tore down all of the walls to this place and now you're gonna see the reason why. And it's because we're no longer gonna make our village just one square. You know, before it was boxed in by the yellow walls. Over the coming months, we're gonna extend this village out a ton. We couldn't just stay in a box forever, and I think now is the time to start opening up our village. So the first thing we have to do is extend our walkway up to our restaurant. So we're gonna make this entire section an extension of our village. We're gonna cover it with a wood floor. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh no. We already got the high complexity warning. It's our favorite error in the game. It's the one that makes it so you can't build anything. I'm scared that memory is going to become a problem here, so I'm just going to fill in the floor and we're just going to work with what we got for now. Like I already said, I'm just laying the foundation. I'm not going to go crazy on this build today, so hopefully we shouldn't run into any issues. So this is a good start, and as you can see, it's a ginormous new area of land that we're going to build a lot of fun future projects on top of, so you guys should definitely be excited about that first and foremost. I'm definitely going to rework rework this so that the staircase comes down and connects. And then we also still have to build something up here because this corner of the bridge has nothing, and I feel like we can make a use out of it. If you guys have any suggestions, as always, let me know. And the first decision you have to make in any build project is what you want to build with. Now, I really like this door. I think we're going to use that. As you can see, it's this cool double door. I'll probably always have it open, but it's just really nice because it has some texture to it. It has these tiny little details with the side skirts and things like that. And I just really like it. So we're going to use this. And there's a few requirements for this build. It needs to feel small and compact, but still very effective. I want to be able to just run in here, grab the food I need, and get out. Or if I don't have food, I obviously need to make it. You guys get the point. It needs to be very functional, so let's make sure we have that in mind. And as always, these builds are straight off of the top. I have no idea what I'm doing before I do it. I just kind of place stuff and hope it looks good. A lot of the stuff that doesn't look good doesn't make the camera. All right, so we're gonna throw these into here. And this almost looks like a telephone box. I like the way this looks so far. It's very compact. Oh, and look, it's Fishstick. He showed up. And Fishstick always shows up to my village, but I just feel like my villagers here are already doing a good enough job. I just don't know why I would take him. But we can delete the alignment now. And if you look over, this is the first story of our building. It's going to be 2 stories, but the second story is going to be like an attic. Like I said, it needs to be simple, small, and effective. So this is what you walk into. And this is where all of our food will be stored. So I know exactly where to always come for everything. Let me go ahead and delete this hostess stand because it doesn't make sense in this specific spot. And now the next thing we have to do here is go around the outside and kind of put an overhang so that it doesn't look completely flat. And as you can see, we've already done a pretty good job of doing it on the front. And what we're doing next is not related to the build, and you can see it on this side already from the last cut, but I'm just filling in some of this grass because it just makes the village look super messy. So for now, we just got wooden foundations going down. Pretty soon we'll do some detailed custom flooring, but for now, we just want to box this area out. And while we're at it, we're just going to fill in the rest of these floors. There's a gap here, so we're just going to drop one of those. And now at least the floor is filled in, so it looks a little bit better. Obviously, building is still super flat, but we got the first floor done. And speaking of floor, we're going to take out the floor. This is going to be interesting. We're going to have to see how this feels. But what I want is for you to walk through this door and go down. Usually, like this building was a second ago, you walk into it and you stay on the same surface level. I want this to drop you in so it feels a little more intimate, but I don't even know how it's actually going to work, so let's just do it. So let's go ahead and just make sure it feels as cozy as I said it would. And since it's on a different level, this is going to be pretty easy to put in the floor, which is always a bonus. The last piece fitting perfectly is just the best feeling in the world. Okay, we have this angled little thing. I hate how there's plants showing through this. Maybe we can squash that if we just put a floor under. Does that work? Oh, wait. I think it's going away. Oh, did I just get rid of it? Oh, I did. But we laid our foundation for the newest building in the compound. So you enter here, tiny little cozy room, but this opens up a lot more potential for our village just because now we can build out here. We can go this way, but we're eventually going to build stuff in these areas and it's all going to come together very beautifully. Just another build project that we wanted to start today. So this one was really just a grind. I played for a long time, but it's obviously a shorter video since I didn't want to put in a ton of the mining that I did. But yeah, we're definitely more up to speed now. We got all of our workbenches back. We're crafting up a bunch of obsidian and copper and things like that. Our resource storage is looking very good compared to where it was at the beginning of this episode. And I was just messing around with this, and obviously it wouldn't actually go here, but it's within the village line. So as you can see, I think that the villagers should be able to use this one. And if not, I can always just slide another one somewhere in my dojo, but we're not even going to put it there. We're going to put it in the shed. That will probably be the next building to go, because honestly, this one needs to go as well. But there are a few more things that we got to do before we end this episode off. One of those things being putting light on the place, and these might not stay permanently, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw some pillars in as well. I just got to figure out what I want to do with the roof, and I haven't decided that yet, so I'm not gonna build any further than this. Next episode though, you will see me fill in that entire restaurant, and then we're gonna make them all cook food for us. That way we can start getting food for all of our future episodes. But yeah, like I said, more of a grindy episode. I really just wanted to gather a ton of resources because it was much needed. Now we can work on some bigger projects, so stay tuned to the future videos because we're gonna do a lot more building in this compound. Shorter episode today, but be on the lookout for tomorrow's. And also our Christmas episode should be pretty special, so be on the lookout for that. Subscribe for notifications if you're new, but other than that, it's been your boy Kaz, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.